Hello friends, my name is RagePanda1 and we are hopefully back and we're doing the thing. Now it looks like we're back to green flag racing because, my kilobits per second seems like they're right where they were supposed to be. Before I was getting less than half of what I was supposed to get, and so I'm confident that we're going to be able to do it. Brent P., you are the first commenter on the re-release of the stream, the remastered edition where the stream actually functions and we get to do the thing. Jeremiah Ramos in the chat. Hey, man, welcome. Spy Fox back in the chat. Man, I'm sure a lot of the people are gonna not come back, and that really makes me sad. I really, I just want to do a good job for you guys. That's all I want. It is my true wish that's deep in my soul that I would be quality entertainment for you tonight. So we're going to make sure that happens. Now, I'm just going to jump right back in. Hopefully people trickle in the way that they were before. We're going to talk about the PvP team and how I'm not a super huge fan of it. Now, I think we got a lot of options that are close to being good, but we don't have anything that's exactly what we're looking for here. Hopefully we have enough tickets here that we can try some stuff out. We're a little bit stronger than this team, it looks like. Dumbledore's in the chat. We got Sephiroth back, Queen Lazarian, the Poofy. Hey, you just got to stay positive in the face of adversity and it's going to work out great. You said Ildarin is very strong. The other teams should be beaten. Let's see who's Ildarin. He's right here. He's 17 hundo. Let's see if we can beat him. Let's see if we can. Probably not. He looks like he's just way too high level. What are the issues coming into this team? The issues are the shield. Unfortunately, we don't have any shield breakers that we can throw in against him. Although if this was the only guy on the server that was taking you out and you wanted to be able to beat him, if he's doing these shields right here and he's got steadfast going for shields and he very likely might have steadfast on other characters, I think this is worth breaking out the female Nas when you get a chance, because you can just take out all of those shields, pop them, drop them like it's hot, negate his best characters and his best defense, and then eat him alive. Now, you might need some extra levels to make that happen. I don't think we're going to beat this guy with what we have available, to be honest. Traker's back. We got Iron Angel back. We got a decent amount of people back here. I saw a couple of people had enough and they were leaving, but I really think resetting my stuff has a setup for success here. And I'm really sorry that I had to put you through that, but, it happens. Stuff happens. So I'm thinking that on this team that there is just too little damage. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. And the simple solution is not to use female Lionstone. Now, really, the majority of what female Lionstone is doing here is buffing your healing instead of your damage. Dane, welcome back. You guys make me happy when you're giving me a second chance. Hopefully Miranda will shout out that she made it back. She's got 2 minutes to make it to beat her last time, but I don't know. I think she's already getting close to dropping the ball on that one. Thank you, Queen. You are a queen indeed. So, the solution that I would do here, hey, Traker with the donation. See, it's good to stay positive. Then good things come back at you. And Traker made sure it did for me just now. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate it. DHB says, Sup 2.0. Love it. Iron Angel says, I blame Montezuma's revenge. No, it wasn't that. All right, here we go. So we need to get rid of this female Lionstone in this team. I just don't think that she's doing everything we want her to do. We want somebody who's actually going to take some damage. We don't even need to replace it with a frontliner if we don't want to. We really don't have to. Now, I think it's great. This trio that we have here is going to keep people alive for a very long time. Mixing in the female Devala there, she's going to stay alive for a very long time. I think that's all really good stuff. If I had my way, and I'm sure that you would like to do this as well if you could, female Gultung would be great here. But what we're going to be replacing it with in the future, because we're about to summon for it anyway, and it's going to be perfect for the team, is the male Simir. Now, I actually have been running this exact team in Valley of Conquerors on my own account. It lives absolutely forever. Part of the reason it lives forever is you got the 35%, or I should say up to 35% strength reduction on the male Simir. And that plays into your whole sustain comp of making you take considerably less damage. So there's less damage to be healing, and you've got a crazy amount of healing to be taking care of it. So I think that's going to be huge. On this team, this is one of the rare times where energetic is not actually the play. There's so much healing here that honorable is going to overtake it. So a lot of these probably have energetic on it. I saw a couple of trait builds, and it looked like energetic was the play. For this particular team, I would go honorable. So I'm sure even with our male Simir at this level, he would do okay, but not against this team that's so much higher than us. And I don't think that maybe we could find somebody a little higher to test it out on. This one's pretty even. I'm going to put the male Simir in there even still. You think I'm scared? I ain't scared. You know I ain't scared. So if we're going to do that, I suppose he's going to go on this side, and he's probably just going to get wrecked because there's another male Simir. I don't know. Maybe we keep it this way. Let's just see how she do. Male Simir is supposed to be having his push fixed, so it works the way it's supposed to work and not push the whole team. Hopefully that's the case. It looks like that was the case. You can see it still pushes just about everybody. So what are you going to do, right? I don't know if that fix has gone through yet. I haven't seen any patch notes on it. Obviously, as you know, I've been paying less attention to that situation. We lost our life save on our Devala there, which isn't the best. But let's see what we got here. Let's see what we could do. I think we could do it. Look at all the healing, guys. Look at all the healing. You see how low we were before? And all the healing comes through. Next thing you know, we're huge. Absolutely huge. Interestingly, the female Devala did the most healing there. That is surprising, but she is very high level and very high vigor. So I guess it checks out. It makes sense to me. So I think that's pretty good. A pretty solid team. A team that I very much enjoy myself. And I would recommend still using it, although I would switch out the female Lionstone for the male Simir once he's actually started up and ready. Let's have a look at that Guardian Stone, baby. Now, we've got a little bit of a couple of things missing in here from the 1 point and everything, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter too much. Looks like we're focusing a lot on the female Devala. I'm sure we can all appreciate that. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're focusing this hard on it, you may as well make it level 20. Or level 10 for the 23% damage. May as well do it. You're focusing so hard on that female Devala carrying the team, you gotta just keep focusing if that's what you're gonna do. Bobby Zinger, hello and welcome to the chat, my friend. Can somebody tell me how many people we got in the chat? Does anybody know how many we lost with our unfortunate series of events? Probably shouldn't focus on it, but you know, it's bothering me a little bit. It's just bothering me a little bit. Let's see if we can get ourselves a little prisoner. Because you know we like making friends. Was this already cleared out? My man. He is amazing. Wow, that's super low. Holy God, that's low. Not great. Alright, well, I guess people are a little bit over the bloodline for me then. That's alright. That happens. I don't think I've ever had like less than 30 in the bloodline. Ballbuster here saying late again. Can't stick around due to work, but you look forward to watching the whole stream afterwards. I really do appreciate it, and thank you so much for the donation. That's very kind of you. I think it's going to be a good stream. We're going to be getting into some summons very soon here. In fact, I think we've looked about everything we need to look at, although I do want to just sort this quick by stars just to see, you know, what we got leveled up there. Dumbledore still supports it. Miranda's here. Yeah, maybe they'll come back in. Maybe I didn't spread the word enough. You know, mistakes were made. I'll just put it that way. Hopefully you're right and we only lost 4 from the snowstorm tragedy of my internet. I say let's get into the summons and start having some fun up in this piece. Now, the reason that I think that we should get Simir here, We don't really probably need another assassin. I don't know what the abilities are on the other one. And I think that Simir as a clan is one of the best clans that you can get for giving yourself options in team building. So if this was a less good clan, we would just be saving these stones. But I think these guys are worth it, and that's why we're going to do it. Ballbuster says, hiya, Miranda. And Miranda says, like the stream, everyone. If you like the stream, that is. Let's see what we got here. We're popping. We're locking. We're dropping some summons. The White Wolf Lives says, gonna stay with Bloodline. I enjoy the game itself. And I know the greed's gotten bad, but the game itself is fun. Well, the most important thing is that you enjoy it. You know? And I will not ever take that away from you. We just got ourselves a mythic male White Eyes. Now, I don't know if we had that on the account before, but that's a fantastic champion to be getting. Oh, hey, look. It's that female Nas we was talking about. Ready to do the thing. Hey, how about some companion parts while we're at it? We're just starting it off right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're starting it off right. Hopefully I get the neon safe luck and get that companion in around 330. I think we'd all be pretty happy to see the companion arriving on the account. Ooh, this is a big one. Ooh, this is a big one. Ooh, child. Oh, no. Well, this guy was new. This is great for our Guardian Stone. Not exactly the very best. Do I need all of the shards? Like, do I need to use all of the shards? You probably need all the shards for a companion. But getting the medals for the Guardian Stone is huge here, and we do love that. Also, having access to a level 18 Inspiring we might want to put on somebody is good. I don't ever use that guy, though. And then we get a Mythic Karg. Okay, that was not the best double Mythic pull I've ever seen in my life. I'm not going to lie to you. I must be honest. For I am an honest man. That is not the single best. The male White Eyes that you have is level 360, but was only legendary, so we got ourselves an upgrade. Nice. Ballbuster has refused to buy anything over 99 cents in the game until the devs get their act together. I can respect that. And for people who want to play the game and continue to play, I think that's a great way to do it. You can teach them a lesson at the same time, you know, that you're still enjoying the game that you like so much. For me, it's mostly difficult. Like, if it was just me, I probably would just still play and, like, not spend. And, you know, if I don't want to do a thing on the day, I just don't do the thing. But I can't sit here and advertise that criminal activity. You got a couple of more coming from me, but, you know how it is. I just can't direct you to that. If it could possibly hurt you, I would feel bad about it if somebody did lose their butt to the game, spending a whole bunch of money and getting screwed. Just don't want to do that. So I ain't gonna. Gotta stay true to yourself. Looks like we got some companion parts dropping down. That's exactly what we're looking for. And a nice legendary female Simir. Female Simir is real good, by the way. Real good. The guild contribution event made you be nice by spending a dollar and joining in. That's fair. Spy Fox says, yay, I'm Ugrel and I'm Karg, heart. Yeah, not the best. They're not the very best. I feel like I want to make the male Ugrel good, but I'm not sure if he wants to be good because activating his ult is such a negative to his own life force. He always gets absolutely destroyed whenever you start to do your ult. Nice to have a male Yiv there. I don't know if we had a mythic one on the account, but I do know that we don't have the companion leveled to mythic, so that could be a potential upgrade for you. Isn't it weird being on an account where you see a Devala copy and you're like, oh, I don't need that. I absolutely don't need that because I have the Devala companion, my friend. Yeah, learn to love it because that's going to be one of you. It would be funny if the person who won the account already played on this account. Or on this server, I mean. More companion parts? Jiminy Christmas. We're really doing it, guys. And tons of warrior materials. They just knew. They're like, you're in it. You're in it to win it, and we're giving it to you. You can tell it's going to be a good one. Because they owe it to us. Sorry, still got the bronchitis. It comes and gets you. More companion parts? 5 times companion parts. 5 times companion parts. This is what we're talking about. It's exactly what you need to stay on track and get that Simir companion. Exactly what you need. I hope the stream is running smoothly for everybody. If you are having problems, don't be scared to tell me. You know, I want to know if it's working for you. Now we got some male Nass. I feel like I haven't summoned very many of either of those in my entire time playing the game. No lags so far. Thank you, Dane, for the swift reply. You got the speediest fingers this side of the Mississippi. What are you, are you 1/16 the Flash? And all 1/16 of it is in your typing fingers? I tell you what. He's got to carry a permit for that for that speed. Sorry. I make myself laugh, okay? And you can't stop me. And I don't know why you would want to try. I don't know why you would want to try. And I just looked over and saw the Ballbuster donation again, and I gotta say thank you very much. I was a little down that I lost some people to the stream canceling itself and deciding to unalive. And then you put my smile right back on my face. Look at you. Just look at you. All right, you go clock back in and you have a very good day at work. And I hope that you get some enjoyment out of watching this later on. Jimmy Horatio says, bro, what server are you in? Red Dragon, Blue, Green, or Gold? Great news, Jimmy Horatio. When you're playing Adventure Quest 3D, you can change your server whenever you want. The Red Dragon server is the most populated for North America, and the Blue Dragon one is much less populated. So if you want to be left alone, you pop over into Blue. If you want to find groups for things, you pop over into Red. It's a pretty nice system they got going on. And, it's a great way to stay in shape, as they say. Dane says, just typing fast, man. Just typing fast. Don't know if you read my message some minutes ago, but my fingers are warm because of my business doing. Well, sir, I think it's better for the fact that I want to stay, not canceled, that you don't go into further detail of what your business is, because that sounds like it's a little nasty. Sounds like you're a little nasty boy. The Poofy says, as you're using an emulator, you can see the back button to skip the hero animations. I can press escape to skip the hero animations if I want to. I'm talking to you guys. I use that time to read the chat, my friend. Do you guys hate it? Do I need to skip all of them? Because I can, but I'll be interacting with you a little bit less. That's why I'm watching all the animations. Just helps me keep caught up. Gives me a little time to breathe. And we got more companion parts. Did I mention? And 4 purples. We got the quad drop. The old quad drop of purples. Not exactly every best champion in the game, but they exist. You're editing your menu for your restaurant. Well, that sounds awesome. I'm something of a cook myself. I specialize in cooking meats. I do a good job of that. I've been trying to dip into the vegetables a little bit. Tried a thing the other day. I made some onions and some green peppers. And I decided to chuck a little bit of... That's a 5 times again? That's a 5 times again? Fast summons are best summons? I disagree. I think savoring it is the way to go. Why do you want to... You know how long? It takes like a month or more to save up this many stones, and you want to blast through them and just know what you got instantly? You don't want to savor the fun time? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. That's like the person who opens up their Magic the Gathering booster pack and immediately looks at the rare. What are you doing? What are you doing? You could extend that excitement and joy if you had any self-control, my friend. You got to control yourself. You know what? Protect your neck. That's all I'm saying. You got to protect your neck. All right, not the biggest number. That might mean companion parts. If the rest of the summons have had anything to say about it, I'd say we're getting some companion parts. Hey, guys, You remember that time where I said companion parts twice, and then we got companion parts twice? Are you tired of hearing it yet? Unfortunately, I do play Magic the Gathering, and I do skip to the rare and mythic. Yeah, and then your booster opening experience is exciting or horrible in the first, 2 seconds that you've gotten that foil off of the cards. Don't do that to yourself. You gotta enjoy the time. Then you look at the commons, you don't get the rare you want, or you get one that's terrible, and you look at the commons, you're like, well, this is garbage too. This whole thing is garbage. It's wasted $5. I wouldn't have wiped my butt with these cards if I found them on the street. This is the worst. And I don't like that. I don't like that. And that's how you like it. All right. If that's how you like it and you're happy, then I hope that that continues to be a thing that makes you happy. Because I like it that you're happy. Now, we did get something new here. Something that was not ever on the account before. What could it have been? Probably the Orost, if I had to guess. Because we got ourselves some green medals. 100% that's me, he says. Oh, yeah. The Poofy says, I had 600 plus summon stones for the Devala event. Used 450 to get that companion. And managed to get back up to 326, I think it was. Since then, you did very well. You did very well. And you're an absolute legend for sharing this with not only me and the community, but one very lucky soul that is going to get to take over this this beast, this well set up mid-game account. I'd call it a mid-game account, but it's real fast approaching the end game. Tell you that right now. I forgot to call the companion parts. How could I have done this? I shall be flogging myself like Dobby as soon as possible. The old white wolf lives. If somebody... Oh, wow, that's a big summon. If somebody wanted to link in my Discord talking about how the stream is going and alive and well, possibly posting a link to it, you'd be doing me a great service. You really would be helping me out, and I would appreciate it about you. Hey, look at this. We got a mythic one of this guy. We already know that we have him on the account, but, you know, every little bit helps. Oh, not so much great stuff there, but the female Simir, I'm telling you, she's real good. Dumbledore's hoping it's him. I hope whoever it is, I hope they play the account and actually appreciate it, because it's really in a good spot. I mean, and it's in a good spot for having fun. I didn't even know everything that was on the account until today, because I've been, you know, busy and sick. But, yeah, I think it's really well set up. Hey, look at that. We got companion parts. And, you know, a nice little orange version of her that can be used to level up the mythic version of her. Love seeing the Gulltongues. Man, the Gulltongues are so good. And we got some, I think, like rank 7 or 8, something like that. Gulltongues on here already. So every little bit we get towards that is a little bit that helps a lot. If I had my way, I would have mythic Gulltongues at the highest possible level on my main account. Unfortunately, I had to skip that one. And we got our first dud summon of the night. The first dud summon, and we're 150 in. Can you believe it? I just can't even believe it. And even though I'm calling it a dud, it's all 3 stars except for 1. So even this is a really good summon. Just not for the reason we were looking for, you know? Sometimes the universe works in mysterious ways, and it gives you the thing you didn't know you needed at the time. This account is very pretty, says Spy Fox. I don't know why I almost said Sky Fox. Maybe it's because I've been awake since I was a little girl. I've been awake forever. DHB, I didn't catch the name on that male Devala, by the way, if you wanted to, you know, share with the class a little bit. Little Hyrule action. Not too much to speak about in that summon either. I think it's time. We all called for companion parts again. Go ahead and lend me your energy. If you're not in public and you're not going to get looked at like a weirdo, I want you to shout or gently whisper. Companion parts. Oh, Dickie. We had ourselves a Dickie. All right, companion parts. It is time. Oh, I like it, White Wolf. You're on board. You're a team player, and I like that about you. Oh, it worked. Oh, it worked. We got the companion parts again. Getting our copies of our mail, Simir. Oh, yeah. You know, when your name is Queen Lizarian and you start saying parts, it makes me think that Lizarian is an indication that you are lizard people. Are you lizard people? Are you one of those? Now, a lot of people call them aliens. They're not supposed to be aliens. They're supposed to be an Earth race that is also intelligent. Are you lizard people? Rage does spirit bomb. Companion parts. We are united here today for companion parts. If I ever start a cult, you better believe there's going to be singing. You better believe. Ooh, there's a big one. Oh, child, we caught a whopper. We got a brand new mythic here. Ooh, look at him go. Did you want yourself a Minotaur? Are you a fan of, what is it, Greek? Is it Greek mythology? I always get Greek and Roman confused because they're essentially the same. Queen Lizarian says, shh, don't tell on me. Hey, you know what? If you're lizard people, then I guess you kind of run the world. And that's really awesome that you took a break from running the world to come over here and watch my humble little stream. I really appreciate that about you. D. Schroeder. It's Minoan. Pre-Greek. That makes sense. That does make sense to me. And thank you for being educated and helping to make me a slightly smarter person. You earn 1 attaboy. That's all I have to give. Wow, they got a lot of animations for this one. All right. Just for the White Wolf, we're gonna skip. He's tired of seeing him. But that is great. We love to have that on the account. My man can do some work. We're 200 in. We're 200 in. Who believes? Who believes we're getting a companion? Because I am starting to believe. I'm starting to do it. Oh, we got some medals. Oh, we got some medals. Be mythic. I dare you. I dare you to be mythic. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. That's right. Love that female gull tongue. You can never have enough of them. And hey, here's a little bit of food for you one time. That's pretty hot. That's a pretty hot summon right there. If this was your first summon in the game ever, you would be geeking out. Geeking out. Because that's huge. At least I would be. Because I know how huge it is. Dumbledore says, are you Dennis Schroeder? Because I might know you. We may have met each other. You know, like one of those Craigslist, what is it, Lost Romance ads. Marcus Willis, welcome back to the stream. I'm sorry it broke down on us. But you know what? My internet seems to be working better now after I reset everything. Sometimes you just got to take a deep breath and you got to let your router and modem take a deep breath as well. It's probably because I stayed up all day playing Adventure Quest 3D for, I don't want to even describe how many hours because you will think less of me because it was a lot of hours. It was, potentially most of a whole day. Potentially. But I did it for you. I had to play that long so I could stay awake because I was so tired. I accidentally slept for 13 hours. Hey, we're up to 35 viewers. They're finding it. They're trickling in. That makes me feel good, Dane. You really know how to just say the right words to me. You know? And if you're trying to win me over, it's working. Chaos Cavern says, grinding Fashion Police all day. Dude, I was, I actually did do the Fashion Police quest, but that was yesterday, I think. Hard to keep track because it's all flowing together because I cannot stop playing that game. I love it. How about a deep breath for Bloodlines? I know many are frustrated. Your content actually helped a lot. I've been talking about it a little bit on the stream, but I haven't said that I'm actually officially quitting the game. I'm just being honest with you about how I'm leaning towards that direction. So nobody panic yet. I still have some plans for some content that's coming out, and I might have a change of heart. If I don't have a change of heart, I don't want you to be disappointed. I don't want you to, stop interacting with me as a creator. I feel like I can still entertain you. But at the end of the day, I got to do what's making me happy. We got Jordan Fetcher in the chat. Speaking of things that make me happy, it's the old Jordan. Well, I got to actually play some Adventure Quest 3D with Jordan. Now, guys, this is what I love about that game so much. I know I'm talking about it a lot, probably way too much. But we actually get to play together. We can get in Discord and talk to each other like people. It's amazing. I love it. I love meeting you guys. I love playing games with you guys. I like talking about the game we like. On a one-on-one situation, man, it's just so much fun. And I wish every single person was out here joining Adventure Quest 3D with me, because we're having so much fun. Hey, I heard you like female Gull-Tongue mythics, so I gave you a female Gull-Tongue mythic to look at next to your female Gull-Tongue mythic, because this is the way. This is the way. Bloom Clan is too far away. We need it today, says Chaos Cavern. I think it being a little farther away is good, because that means you're keeping me interested in the game a little bit longer. Because Bloom Clan is the only thing I'm looking for right now. Is Bloom Uncounted, is that what they're called? I'm looking forward to it. I wanted to know about them before. I still want to know about them now. I want to try them out. Maybe that'll spark something in me. Don't expect it, please. I don't want you to be disappointed if it doesn't happen. I'm just saying that I am holding out for that at least. All right, Iron Angel, we don't need the Dow Jones ticker on it. If there's a significant change, you let me know. I talked about Adventure Quest and it dropped down. He wanted me to be aware. We got ourselves another companion. Is there a specific thing you have to do in order to be able to play with you guys? Not really. You can be on any device, phone, PC, iOS, whatever you want. You can be on any server. You can switch your class on that game. You're not even stuck to a same class. And we can just play together whenever. We can literally teleport to each other anytime we want. I could be playing the game and you just pop in and you could teleport straight to me and then say, hey, cool, you're here. Let's be in a group. That's how we do. Now, it helps if you're, around my same level so you don't get absolutely throttled by the enemies, but I'm always happy to help. Look, I'm the kind of person that loves helping. I get more enjoyment from helping than I do taking care of myself, and I will happily come do lower content just to play with you. Almost every time. If I don't want to do it, I will tell you I don't want to do it, but most of the time I do want to do it. Chaos Cavern says I'll stalk you. I mean, don't be creepy, but yeah, let's hang out. I'm not going to give you my address or anything. But hey, did you want some companion parts? And how about an entire friggin' litter of Simir kitties? Are you kidding me? This is exactly the kind of summon you're looking for when you're summoning on a clan. That's crazy. That is crazy. The White Wolf Lives says, I'll do the Zoidberg evasive run. It grants immortality as long as you do it for her. Traker says, thanks to you, I reached level 8 today. Oh yeah. That's what I like to hear. Now we have less than 50 summons left, but we're getting real close. We're going to pop these last two so we get our guaranteed mythic. That's what we're doing. Queen Lazarian says, see you soon in game. I love it. I love the lizard. Oh my God! What the hell? How did we just get a third 5 times? How is this possible? Iron Angel says, what's your address? Actually, I've thought about setting up a P.O. box because you guys are so kind to me all the time. Some people want to send in some goodies, and I thought I might make that an option, for the people. And then, I don't know. I'll just have to hope that you send me nice stuff and nothing X-rated or illegal. All right, we're doing it. We're just going to 300. I actually feel like we already have the companion. I'm not going to lie. I think we already have the companion. But I want to get this other guaranteed mythic. Chaos Cavern says just easier to stalk you. Hey, how about some more companion parts? I thought that was going to be a male for a second, and you guys would have been just so pleased with yourselves, wouldn't you? You would have been just so pleased to have actually opened this up and seen a male and said, oh, ha, ha, ha. Look at Rage Panda 1. He had to look at a male Lux Mythic for his last summon. I know. I smell it on you. I can sense it. Hey, how about 2 more companion shards? Chaos Cavern says M-Lux is the best champ. And that's how you know he's amazing at lying. Just amazing at it. All right, here we go. Boom. I will skip these ones. I don't want White Wolf to, you know, have an aneurysm having to watch all of these ones. Because he would lose it. Absolutely lose it. And I care about the man. Miranda says, oh my God, yes, P.O. Box. I'm going to get every stuffed panda bear that's ever been made shipped to my house. Or I should say my P.O. Box. I don't think anybody would like me enough to come to my house and be like, hey, I see that you that guy from YouTube. I watch your videos. I like them. How come you're not still making Bloodline stuff? I think you're going to make some more. And that's when they pull out the weapon and they're like, I think you're going to make some more. So how about you sit at the computer and we don't make this a problem? I could see it happening. Pandas are high-key the best animals. Yeah, except they're too stupid to procreate, to continue their own species. But honestly, maybe the panda girls just ain't, maybe they're just not hot. I don't know. Maybe the guys are just like, you know what? I'm more of a grizzly bear kind of guy. I'm sorry. That's just what I like. There's no accounting for taste, you know? Miranda says, if we showed up at your house, you'd think it's so creepy. Yeah, it probably would. I mean, if it was unannounced. I've thought about having like a get-together barbecue type of thing at some place somewhere. I feel like that could be fun. I'm not sure that it would be a great place for vegans because I would be definitely cooking some meats. Miranda says, laughing about that, more of a grizzly bear guy. You know. Set up a PO and you will only get M-Lux stuff. Oh man, that's not the teddy bear I'm looking to open up. Hey, can you want to snuggle with this 6-pack? You could grate your cheese on this guy's stomach. If that's what you're looking for. Hey, what's the problem? Did your dryer break? Oh, you got a great washing machine, but the dryer broke, huh? Well, why don't you use these rock-hard, chiseled, statuesque abdominal muscles, and you could go ahead and dry them off on that. I don't know how that works when they're washing clothes. Is that what that's for? Wringing them out? I don't know. I don't know. Blood Wolf says, wow, I join after the summons. And I'm sorry I did that to you. What? How is this not a... There's no way. We got so many. What do they mean? All right, should we use the boxes or should we use the stones? We have enough boxes to finish this. I leave it up to the chat. Should we do more summons to try to get this or should we use the companion boxes? The washboard is for wash. That's why they call it a washboard. If I would have remembered the name of it, this whole stupid spiel that I just went on would have made sense instead of being wildly incorrect. Oh boy. You can't always have it. I'll remind you, I'm tired and sick and my brain is working about as slow as my internet was at the beginning, if you know what I'm saying. So if I'm stupid, it's only because I'm stupid. That's all I have to say about that. Seems like summons are the way to go. All right. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. We're gonna summon a couple more to get ourselves a whore. Sorry, I shouldn't. That's not the way. You can't talk about women like that, and that's not who I am as a person. It just rhymed with the song, and you're gonna have to give me a break. I'm really slow right now. I'm tired. I've been sick. How many times can I use that before they catch on? I feel like I got like 3 more in me. Gotta be like 3 more. And violation, Brent says. No, I can say stuff like that. Just not early in the stream. The later it is in the stream, the more they don't care. You know why? Because nobody watches these parts of the streams after they're posted. All right, we got not the thing. Are we popping the singles? We're popping the singles. I know you guys are gonna say pop the singles. So we're gonna pop the boat. Don't pop the boat, baby. Pop the boat. Don't tip the boat over. Man, I'm just in the mood. I am in the mood for jamming. For ram jamming. You know? Whoa, Black Betty. Bam lamb. Whoa, Black Betty. That song is a good song. Me Animos. Am I saying that right, or is it Minamos? I feel like it could be me Animos, as in like my animus, or I don't know. I don't know why I'm equating that to something to do with furries. I shouldn't put that on you. Maybe that's your jam, maybe it's not. It's Minamos. How about that eeny meeny? Mean Imus. No, be nice, Imus. It's always better to be nice, Imus. Do some Harry Mack freestyle? I don't know what Harry Mack is. I'm sorry. The old Gnome Rouge. Some freestyle rapping. I don't think you want to hear my freestyle rapping. Number one, when I make rhymes together, they get real inappropriate real fast. Just ask Snagga, who, by the way, never showed up. And I know he's at work, but other than that, what's his excuse? Other than his perfectly legitimate reason, what is his excuse? Somebody tell me. I dare you. I absolutely dare you. But you don't get to use the one thing, the thing that's like totally a legitimate excuse. You got to think of something else. Go. You have 1 minute. See, I knew you couldn't do it. All right. Well, we're definitely getting a companion. It's unfortunate, but we're going to have to use the boxes. I don't think we want to use the diamonds on this when we already have the solution at hand. I think it's... White Wolf, how dare you ever say that? You better be one of his friends, what I was playing with before, and then that's the only way you get to make those kind of jokes. Otherwise, you'd kind of be not a very nice guy for saying that. Look, Miranda, I don't come knock the fun stuff out of your hands. I can't really say the version of that I normally say because I get in trouble. All right, on tonight's stream, Rage Panda 1 opens some boxes. Are the results going to be guaranteed and exactly what we expected? Yes, they are, because we get to choose. Windows crack. Bow, bow, bow. I don't know songs. You know? Hey, look at that. Companion parts. Dude, with all the companion parts we got before, I literally cannot believe that we needed to use those. I just can't. Do I know when the companion summoning resets to exchange the other champions for the companion gift boxes? They have absolutely no plans to do that. They do not have any plans. They know people want it. They're not interested. I would not expect it to happen. Now, if you spend your stuff and then it does happen, then I'm sorry that I said that to you, and I guess I was wrong. But they've told me that they have no intention of doing that. That is not the solution that they are pursuing. So unless they change their tune and do a 180, which I know they've never done before, then just don't look for it. Ain't gonna happen. Meatloaf, I would do anything for love. And I would do anything for love. I'd go right into hell and back. If you didn't do the bum bum in your own head or in your mouth, then what are you doing? You are not gaming if you didn't do the bum bum. You know? And I never forget the way I feel right now. Oh no. No way. I would do anything for love. I can't do the whole song because I'll get the copyright claim. Next thing I know, I'm paying extra for the meatloaf. You know? I missed your comment, Blood. You said I. Or maybe it's a lowercase l. Just broke 500k districts by unlocking Scarlet. Hey, I am proud of you, Blood Wolf. I am proud of you. But how dare you use any champions that aren't woofs? You got woof in your name. And I happen to know a little bit more about you personally. And the fact that you're not using all woofs, I just can't believe it. How could you? My brother is a huge fan of Meatloaf, and he likes to play Bad Out of Hell every single time that we get in Discord together. And I don't know if you know this, but that's like a 9-minute song. And he just loves playing that one. And I got to tune it out because it's so much. I like the song. But when you hear it that much, it's just like, I don't understand, man. It's a bit of a novel. It's a novel of a song. That said, if you give me Jesus of Suburbia, I might have been able to, I don't know, because then I can sing along. But I don't even know the words to Bad Out of Hell. I just don't know them. Hey, look at this. We got some challenges. Boom. Rewards. Enjoy. Courtesy of me. Not at all. Because all I did was click on the thing this one time. I did not contribute to this effort at all. But you know what? Like any good manager, I'm going to take credit. You just got rickrolled. Who got rickrolled? Did I do it? I mean, I will. I will rickroll. If you don't think I will, you crazy. Now, one thing, I got some homework for people aside from playing Adventure Quest 3D for 90 minutes. 90 minutes, that's it. There's also a video on YouTube called Psycho Salad, and it's a mashup song, and I would like you to listen to it at some point in your life. Because it is Slipknot mashed up with The Wiggles. And for some reason, it's a bop. I don't know how. I don't know how they did it. But for some reason, it do be bopping. It do be. All right, so we're approaching a time where we're going to be doing the giveaway. It is about that time. So if you want to be part of the giveaway and you want a chance at getting the account, then it is imperative. It is absolutely essential that you type 1 in the chat. Have I done the quest in the bank in AQ3D? Yes, I have done the storyline quest in the bank. I have not done all of the security badge quests. Oh yeah, the manager reference? All right, Blood Wolf is not interested. I understand. All right, I got to open up my wheel of names. Oh boy. I got to do a little bit of managerial data processing, typing in of the stuff and things. All these people came in here and said there's no way I could win. I won't even stick around because there's not a chance I could win. And now look at them. There's not even that many people on the list. Could have been way more. So you guys got good odds, every one of you. We got Minamos. We got Not Blood Wolf. We got Miranda, the queen of them all. Queen Lizarian. That reminds me, that makes me think of Queen of the Damned. Anybody? Great movie. Absolutely phenomenal movie. DHB in the house. Could be the one. Chaos Kevin. Oh, let's see here. How about Davian Sanchez for you one time? We're going to do Miranda. Stop trying to cheat, please. You could trick me right now. And then how would you feel if you won on a trick? Huh? Probably pretty terrible. We got the old Sephiroth. Wonderful man. Beautiful human being. Dumbledore. You know, like the giant lady says it. I'm putting in the number. You think I'm not? You don't know me. You literally don't know me, dog. Like, actually, you have no idea what I'm gonna do or what I'm capable of. The Dane. Got it, because it's shouting. It's big. Wait, he said what account? He didn't say he wanted in. It's an account, and it's got stuff. I can show it real quick. We got the Simir companion, the Devala companion, all of the base companions, level 22 traits. And we got some pretty strong dudes here, all above level 20. We got level 30 on the female Trevane, level 54 vigor on our 13-star female Devala. And of course, she's looking absolutely beautiful and set up well with good traits. All right, we got a couple more people to add to the list, and you know we're going to do it, and we're going to shout out every single one of yous. Every single one of yous. Traker says, don't want the account, but I'm still here. The White Wolf says you're content playing your current server, and you know what? I appreciate that about you. I think you're a great guy, and I hope that you're in the Discord channel. Our community could use a fellow like you. All right, we got Airwave 2K2. Same, already maximum hands full with the one account. Don't know how I could play a second one, or, you know, I'm paraphrasing there. 37 watching. That's a decent number. It's not like the old days when we'd get like 100 people in here for the summoning streams, but it's also not a new clan. So, and, you know, I kind of destroyed my YouTube account by making a single video. What are you going to do? Sometimes you just got to do that. I got to check. I already got Spy Fox on the list. Don't you start tricking me too. All right, Dragon, you're on the list. The Dane trying to trick me again. You guys are you're off the list. Everybody who tried to trick me, boom. Get him. Lock him up. Lock him up. We're done. Kyle C is back. Not back, but here. Kyle C, you are Satori. Hey, look, I already got you on the list. I remembered. Because we're about to do the spin right now. You have no idea how to join the Discord? It's in the description below. It is in the Discord, description below. Duke Nukem, you're on the list. I think everybody's on the list. This is last call. You got a couple of seconds. Just a couple of seconds. Fine. While you got your couple of seconds, we're going to do the thing. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm dreaming of. You wouldn't get it from any other guy. I just want to tell you how I'm feeling and try to make you understand. There you go. I did it. Probably way longer than I should have. Now I'm going to get the what is it, copyright claim on that one too. All right, everybody's in. I'm going to be switching my OBS to show the wheel and nothing but the wheel. This is ear bleach. Let's go. Is that good or bad? I don't know. It's one of them. It's definitely one of them. All right, here we are. We're on the wheel of names. We got some people. They're on the list. Blood Wolf says, everyone in the chat, check general and Discord. Now is not the time, Blood Wolf. Now is not the time, because it's time to spin, and I hope that you win, but it can be only one. Here we go. Who's it gonna be? Who gets the thing? It's gonna be... Oh, it's Spy Fox 259 is the winner. He's the winner and champion of this particular account. I'm sorry to everybody who didn't win. I'm sure that a ton of people just left instantly. Absolutely in pain. And I'm sorry if you're in pain. I'm sorry. I am sorry. That would be Spy Fox the Third then if you win. No, I only put him on once. Luck is on your side indeed. I will give you all the details for that in Discord later, and my kids are absolutely losing it.
Night-night.
You going to bed?
Yeah.
Night-night, you little girl.
Whee!
I love you.
I didn't get to play Minecraft!
Well, sweetie, there's no reason to cry. Mommy promised you could play Minecraft, so I think you should get some Minecraft time. You don't need to cry. If we promise you something, okay? If Mommy and Daddy promise you something, you're going to get it. You know that? You can trust us. So you don't have to worry. We're going to give you Minecraft time right now. Yeah, dude.
I never get to say night-night to you first.
Well, that's not true. You can say night-night to me first all the time. In fact, last time you said night-night to me first.
Well,
How about you just do the best night-night?
night-night.
How about love you night?
Love you night.
How about I love you more?
I love you more.
You know what would be the best is if I got to win tonight. Do I win?
No.
Oh! I'm going to keep trying.
You'll never win.
All right, you guys, you can play Minecraft for about a half hour, maybe 45 minutes, but you got to be quiet while you're doing it, okay? All right, sorry, chat. Doing a thing. Trying to be a good daddy, you know? All right, so that is what I've got for Bloodline content for this very second. However, that does not mean that it has to be the end of the stream. We could still have some more fun, and there's plenty of ways that we could do that. One of the ways that I wouldn't mind doing that is trying out the Street Fighter game again. I have been wanting to get back to it, and I have not actually tried to do that yet. Another way that we could do that is I could show you all Adventure Quest 3D. Now, sweetie, if you're not going to be quiet, then you're going to lose your Minecraft time, okay? It's very important that you're being quiet. Unless Mommy can set you guys upstairs, which would be great. I think that would be the perfect solution. All right, you guys go upstairs to Ollie's bed. We fixed it. We solved the problem. No, that's not my main account. That is not my main account, and I will probably not ever give away my main account. White Wolf Lives is curious to see some Adventure Quest. That's all I needed to hear to actually do this. All right, let me get my OBS set up appropriately. They are adorable. And you know what? They mean the world to me. They really do. I got to fire up my Steam real quick. Now, I encourage everybody to pay attention here while I got your attention, because this game is going to absolutely change the direction of happiness in your life. It's going to skyrocket your happiness, and I almost guarantee that, except I can't legally guarantee that because that would be a huge mistake. Then I would be liable for your happiness. And I don't know how I would back that up. I am not the Make-A-Wish Foundation, as it turns out. This is available on PC. It's on Mac through Steam on both of those platforms. And it is also available on Android and iOS. And the great thing about that is it is cross-platform. Oh my God, that's loud. Hold on. BRB. My wife accidentally turned on The Mandalorian at maximum volume. So you know what? Sometimes you learn. Sometimes you learn. All right, scene number 2. We got ourselves Adventure Quest. All right. So yes, it is available on Android and iOS as well as PC, and it is crossplay. So if you're on Android or iOS, I am currently on PC, we would still be able to play together. I'm in the middle of a daily event. Am I alive again? Because last time I was dead. I had a weird dead glitch. Alright, so this is my character, and I know I'm looking fly like a G6. Am I right? Everybody seeing this? Look how cool this guy looks. Get out of here. Best free game you can play, says Chaos Cavern. I would agree with that. The Poofy said that it was his main account. That is also correct. And boy, did he ever set it up well. Spy Fox is going to be a very, very happy guy. Now, my favorite part about this game right now is actually collecting cosmetics. I think it is so fun. Like, so fun. First of all, look at that cloak. But I earned another cloak. Hey, get out of my way, you pink lady. Come on now. Let me go over where there's a little less action. Oh, Queen Lizarian, I want to show you the game a little bit, but if you gotta go, I respect it. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, let me just show you one other cape that I collected today that I'm pretty excited about. It is in my bank, so never mind. Alright, so what is the game? The game works kind of like a World of Warcraft, but it's considerably different than that. I'm going to go ahead and travel to just, I don't know, the Doomwood. Doomwood Forest, why not? Something easy. So you're going to get a bunch of quests, and they are going to be in the form of sagas, which means they are like miniature storylines. They're sort of something that you can consume on a one-on-one basis. There are storylines that go further in depth going through, but the nice thing is that you have, oh hey look, it's Dumbledore. Dumbledore has just teleported to me, and in fact, stay right there, Dumbledore. So you can see Dumbledore's over there. He's my friend. I could even find him in my friends list if I wanted to. There he is. Now, if you want to be playing with one of your friends, all you have to do is right click on them and then click go to. And then it just put me directly on top of him. That's how you can play together. It's crazy. So, when you're playing this game, you might think that a game like this on a phone, how could that work well? And I gotta tell you, it really does. It has a much simpler layout for your phone when you're actually on your phone, but all you have to do is click your attacks, and it will go up to the person and do them. So you don't have to necessarily worry about aiming your walking and aiming your camera and all this stuff. It'll do that for you. And then you can just press a button like this, and it will pick up everything that there is to pick up. Hey look, we also got Traker in here on the stream. Welcome, my friend. So, it's very, very user-friendly. But the thing that is amazing about this game is that you can do just fine being that simple and that casual with your abilities. You do not have to go crazy with it. Brent P, I have not tried Diablo Immortal yet. Kinda got stuck on this one. Queen Lizarian said she'll stay for 10 more minutes. I appreciate that about you. So, one of the amazing things about this game, now you're noticing a ton of quality of life here. Everything that's really annoying about these games doesn't exist in this game. Everything that sucks about all the other games, you don't have to worry about it here. They know this game was made by people who play the games. So they actually took care of us and decided to not let that stuff get in the way. So, if you want to play a different class, you can literally just go to the different class. Like Guardian, I haven't even started playing yet. And you can just switch to it. And now my abilities are different down here. I only have the one unlocked because I need to level up my Guardian class. And you're going to see on the bottom right, I have an empty bar. And probably really hard to see, but it says Guardian rank 1 down here. The opposite side, that's the yellow bar. That's my actual level for my entire character. So these things are separate. And your actual character level is going to govern things like what kind of equipment you can actually equip. So I need to be a required character level of 13, but my class level right now is only level 1. I can still have all the good stuff on. So, I don't know. It's just a really great way for you to experiment and try all sorts of different things out. And you can see we have all the homies in here playing together. We can team up with groups up to 5. I'm not sure if there's bigger raids yet because I'm kind of trying to keep it blind and figure things out for myself. But one thing I want to talk about real quick is the rotations of abilities that you're going to do and how it can go from, you know, just simple and casual to really complex. And if you like really complex games, it can be. So, this is my healer class. I love playing healer. It's like my favorite thing. Kyle C says, how do you join the guild? if you might try playing sometime. Be on the Discord and tell me you want to join the guild when you have a character. There is your first time that you summon yourself to somebody, you're going to type in a summon word. Right now mine is max 79. If you're on the game and you click on this bottom one and type in max 79, it will bring you to me. Then I can add you as a friend, I can add you to our guild, and we're all going to have a great time together. But quickly I want to talk about, I don't mind you guys being on the screen, but try not to be in front of me. I want to talk about the skills real quick on here. So I have this line attack that just does a heal. That's a super fun way to do a heal, by the way. I have my second ability. It buffs every single person and makes us all a little bit stronger with greater attack power. And so that is also very helpful. And then I have my renew ability, which puts a heal over time on everybody here. Now, after this heal over time ticks up and builds some stacks, you can see the stacks building here. I can press this button again to unleash that and do damage to an enemy. So the healer can do incredible damage. And if you're timing your things correctly, you can actually make your healer do immense damage while you're also doing crazy amounts of healing if you're matching up all of your buffs and pressing all of your stuff exactly the way you need to press it. So I think that's super fun. The guy is totally effective if you're not trying to make it that big of a deal and trying to max out everything you possibly can. But you can see I just did a ton of damage to that thing with my healer. And all of the classes seem to have some combos that you can pull off that just really bring you to the next level. So I really think it's awesome that you can do a great job either as a casual player who doesn't worry about that stuff or as somebody who wants to absolutely maximize what you're getting out of your character. It's totally fantastic. Salesforce from Scratch says, Rage Panda, are you quitting Bloodline? So many people are quitting. I think the game is dying. Well, Goat Games has been doing some illegal stuff. At least in my country, it's illegal for them to be doing it. That makes it very hard for me to be supporting them. There are a lot of issues that I have with the way the gameplay works right now. And if they're not going to fix that stuff and fix it quick, then I will be quitting Bloodline. I would say it's a safe bet that I'm going to pay attention to the game and probably make videos here and there for the next month. And if they're not going in the right direction at all, then it's over. Okay? I know that's bad for my channel. It's already been bad for my channel. Views are way down. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not going to lead people to the poisoned water if I feel like it's a bad thing to do. If I feel like I'm hurting people, I'm not going to do that. Okay? I'm going to play games that are making me happy. And if I have to be cut down a little bit on my channel to do that, I think it's better in the long run. But I think if you all give this game a chance, you're going to have a ton of fun. We're going to be able to play together. And I think that the community in general will all love it. Because everybody that's played it so far, and I'm talking like 20, maybe even closer to 30 people, they all love it. I think we have 15 of them now that are in the guild and playing regularly. And there's even more than that. Look at that. We got Rage Morgan. I'm seeing Rage in the name, so I have a feeling this is one of the homies. We click Add Friend. We click Send Guild Invite. There you go. And now Rage Morgan probably has a pop-up on the screen for the guild invite. And to accept friend requests, you click on the new friend requests in the friends section. And it'll have a little notification there. There you go. We got another one in the guild. Look at that. You're on the stream. You're practically famous. All right. So Kyle C says, I think I have to go. I'll definitely play. And I'll let you know when I play it. It won't affect my subscription. How many people are allowed to be in the guild before it's maxed out? I don't know of a limit right now. Maybe it says something on here, but I haven't seen anything on there that indicates a limit. But you can see we got just a ton of people. These people are on all the time. And we are having a great amount of fun. I want to make like a funny moments clip video or whatever they call a montage of all of the fun stuff that we've been doing when I've been streaming this game. Man, we are dying laughing, having a great time. So I just can't encourage you enough to just try the game for 90 minutes. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Because I really think there's something for everybody. And I think that the fantasy elements, we were all drawn to that in Bloodline. They're all present here. I missed Bloodwolf's question yet again. You know, that happens. Where are you at? Oh, I have top chats on again. So it probably didn't show up for me. You'll have to ask. It's easier if you just type the question again instead of telling me I missed it. Because I'm not trying to miss your questions, but I also can't be scrolling up. I've seen Eternium, but I have not actually tried it out yet. Street Fighter, if I'm going to a game like Bloodline, the Street Fighter duel game is so well made, and it's made in the United States, and it's an IP that I really, really like, and I just think that it's the way to go. Now, I know that a lot of people are not... Oh, hey, it's Dragon Mode. Oh, you want me to show them mounts? Is that what you're telling me? I got a mount for you right here. I got a special mount that I earned if my button will work. Boom! I'm a Spirit Raven. That's my mount. I'm a Spirit Raven. And I got even more of them. The thing is, there's so many cosmetics that it's just, I don't know. I love it. I love that part of it. Because there's the conquest for power. That's in every game. You're always going to get that. But this one also has that added benefit. And let me tell you something. They went out of their way to make sure that all of these cosmetics look awesome. Let me find here's a random other shoulder pad. That's just random. Looking all vampire. I can't I can't get these trees to cooperate with me trying to look in closer, but there you go. Beautiful. And this whole set is it's vampirate, right? So it's like partially vampire, partially pirate, and they just do all sorts of crazy stuff like that. You know what? Actually, I want to show one more thing. And then maybe I'll just play the game for a while on stream. I don't know how people are feeling about it. I don't have to do that. But, what is it? Green Guard? I think it might be... No, it's not. It's Heartwood. We're going to go to the Labyrinth. Why not? Alright, so here we are in a labyrinth. Hey, it's D. Pity. You see this? I don't know why he's mostly naked, but that's an NPC. His name is, it's a play on P. Diddy. They do all sorts of funny stuff like that. Let's look at this first random creature. We got ourselves a big, one-eyed, crazy-looking, never seen a monster like that in my life kind of guy. And they just do that all the time. We'll travel over to some other place. Oh, what do you say? I'll literally travel to a place I've never been to. I'll travel to Frostvale. Never been here before. Guarantee you we're going to run into some stuff that looks cool. I absolutely guarantee it. Number one, look at this little... This is this guy's pet. He gets to access his bank from that. Can you believe it? That was Jordan, by the way. Traker says, a kiss to you all. Come join us. I agree. Look at this little village. Look at this. This is the Moglin camp. You telling me you don't want to be hanging out with these guys? If you're saying you don't want to hang out with those guys, I don't know. I don't know if I trust you anymore. This is their little village. Alright, but we gotta go find some of the monsters. It's just so crazy. Like, all of the art is so well done. Like, you can tell they just wanted things to be cool. Some of the stuff doesn't even make, like, a ton of sense as much as in most games where they're trying to just be totally thematic and have everything exactly the right way. But it doesn't matter. Like, why is this guy waiting at the gate instead of going and stomping all of the Pokemon? I don't know. I don't know, but he's doing it. But he looks so cool, though. I could actually probably kill that guy. Alright, don't let me die to a snowman monster. Don't let me die to a snowman monster now. Gotta get these big heals off. Maybe a little potion in there one time. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Hold on. I just got a new mount from that. I just got a new mount live on stream. And this is the mount. You're going to look at this that I just got as a random drop. And you're going to tell me you have no interest in this game? This is amazing. There's just so much crazy stuff that happens all the time. And now I'm a grumpy snowball head. I don't know, man. I love it. I get excited about that stuff, and I just have a ton of fun with it. But that's not it. This is like a frozen hand holding an eyeball for an enemy. Like, it's just so creative and interesting to me. I love it. I'm just dying because I'm rolling around at the speed of sound over here. But look at this. We got an ice revenant. He's a skeleton with all the... Okay, I gotta get out of here. I'm dead. I have died. I have made a mistake. Hey, let me teach you about death in this game. You know how death sucks? Especially when you're playing an MMO and you're sitting there. Simir says, they see me rolling. They hating. Yeah, that's exactly right. So normally death sucks in these games, right? Well, guess what? In this game, you have a deal with death, and you never really... It is a lot like WoW. It's like a crazy amount like WoW, but that it actually works on a phone and is playable, and at the same time is so fun and engaging that I play it on my PC as a WoW veteran, and I have a great time playing it. I don't feel like there's a lack of buttons. I don't feel like there's a lack of interesting things to do. I feel like I can't wait to get to the next thing to do because there's so much going on. So, when you die, what happens? You lose nothing and you start back at the beginning of that zone. Now, it can be annoying to walk back to where you were, but you don't have to run to your corpse. You don't have to go in ghost mode. You don't lose durability. You don't lose experience. You don't lose any gold even. So, you have the freedom in this game to go try things, to experiment with how far you can push the game and how hard you can play the game, how much higher level you can play and still be successful, and see all of the things that you can do with your team, because when you're in a team, you're much stronger. And if you die, it doesn't cost you anything. If you mess up your controls on your phone and you die, it doesn't cost you anything. It's just all about having fun. So, I know, I'm raving. I got glaring praises of this game. And it's true. I really do. But there's a little bit more going on here. This skill number 5 here right now is a pink one. If I right click on it, I have 3 other skills, or I have 3 total skills that I can select from. Now, when you hit rank 10 on your class, you unlock a class cross skill. This game is called Adventure Quest 3D, and it is it's amazing. I've been so jaded on games like this. That's why I started playing phone games, because they're just new, right? And the novelty of it being new was at least exciting enough that when you feel like you've been playing the same old games all the time, it just isn't hitting the same way anymore. And I don't know if a lot of you have had that. You just feel jaded, like the whole gaming industry feels like a random mill of games where they don't really care that much about making a great game. And every once in a while you get a game where they care, like Elden Ring. They obviously tried to make a good game. Whether or not you like that style of game, they put effort into that. The Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy game, they wanted to make a really good game there. I know it was a big controversy and whatnot, but they made a really good game there. Those games are so few and far between that it almost gets to the point where you stop looking because you're tired of being disappointed. Well, let me tell you something. I actually found one here that is good. And I'm not the only one. If you go look at the reviews on this game, it's got like between 9.1 and 9.5 rating out of 10 from every review I've seen. It's insane. So, people are having fun. These cross skills you get to equip onto any class that you want to equip it on. Right now I have the mage one equipped onto my healer. And one thing that it does is I can double my resource regeneration, which gives me extra mana back to continue. Fangirl needs a Valley Girl voice. Yeah. You right. So then I can put this skill on like any class I want to. And it's like a price swing, I guess. And then I get extra mana back, which for a healer, I'm just saying, it's like kind of a big deal. All right, that's all the Valley Girl I'm going to do. But another reason why I want people to be into this game is because I love the game so much and I want to play with you. But one of the things that we get to do if we're all playing this game is I can be streaming it and having a good time. And we get these amazing cutscenes that are hilarious. Okay, so we got Blizzy here, the Frost Moglin leader. She says, "Hey, Range Panda 1, welcome to Frostvale." Is that a voice? Am I doing it? Traker wants to duel. I said, "Blizzy, you did it. You really reclaimed the Frostmoglin homeland and started a new settlement. This place looks amazing." Now, when they're doing these, they have usually a ton of puns in there and references to pop culture. One of them that somebody was mentioning before is there is the in the bank, you go underneath it, spoilers, and there's a guy named Shroot. And Shroot is assistant to the regional manager, and then he makes you the assistant to the regional manager. And it's a whole funny quest line, and they just keep going on it. But my point is that we could do the dramatic reading still, and they could just be these individual quest things. They don't pop up all that often, but when they do pop up, I think it'd be a fun diversion that we'd all enjoy. So I think you can tell that I'm excited about all of this. And I hope that you will be too. And that's why I have the challenge for you to play this game for 90 minutes. And then if you hate it, you know, you gave it a college try, and you know that you didn't like it after the 90 minutes, and it's fine. How's the game's progression? Well, let me get out of here quick. So, let me get out of my mount form real quick. I don't know exactly how many hours I have in, but I am level 17, and I think 35 is the max. Somebody will have to correct me on that, because I'm trying to do more of a blind playthrough just to get the most enjoyment I can. Hey, look at that. Neon's trying to get some Discord calls going on. You know why? Because we all group up in the Discord, and you've probably seen us in there by now. But you don't just have this level. You have the levels for each one of your different classes as well that you can rank up with. And for me, that's been very rewarding. And you go about doing those. There are groups and there are dungeons, and they've been super fun. Now, one thing that is going to be a little weird for some people is that you're used to probably in most MMO games of these days where you just pull a big, huge group of dudes and you just nuke them all down, and that's just the way it goes. Well, in this game, for one, not everything is immediately trying to kill you. I mean, you saw me walk a little too close before, and they would try to kill me. But if I was in World of Warcraft right now, this guy would be coming for my butt. But right now, he's not doing that. So you can get a little closer to mobs, and if there are 3 or 4 of them together, you can still pull 1 or 2 of those. So managing your pulls and positioning well can be extremely rewarding in this game. And while there's not hard crowd control like saps and hunter traps and stuff like that, it's performing the actual pull well is your version of crowd control. And it doesn't always go your way. And if you're in hard content and you're trying to get away with that and you don't do a good job, it can be kind of brutal. Now, Traker says he wants to duel me, but I feel like that would be a huge mistake because he is vastly underleveled compared to me, and I would absolutely destroy him. I'm not sure if there are raids, but I know there's the 5-man groups. I'm not at endgame. I haven't looked into the endgame of that part of it, but I do know that there is a ton of stuff that I like to do in endgame, particularly with collections, that even if that was the only endgame, I know I'm going to be happy. But I will be doing more research on that stuff so I can deliver educational videos on this in the future, because I want to start making videos on this game pretty much right away. Now, one thing I notice when I play this game, look at these people. See all these people? None of them look the same. This guy's got his crazy rock pet. It's amazing. Oh, I wish, is Sir Trolls-a-Lot on? I hope Sir Trolls-a-Lot is on. Where's he at? Where's he at? He is. Hold on just a second. I'm asking him if he can come to me so he can show you his pet. You're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love the way you look. I guarantee it. He's got himself a pet that is literally Grogu from The Mandalorian. Now, I know not everybody loves that. How's the guild raid setup? Is the class comp group setup a thing, or you can just... No, setup is pretty important. So with the healer so far has been the best healer. Yes, Kitty, I know. The healer so far... Now, don't be right on top of me, please. The healer so far has been the best healer and the best group support. And you end up stacking a bunch of buffs. Like this one's attack power. And if you're the Muglomancer, which is kind of like a Pokemon trainer, almost, they have a crit bonus. So I want to stack my attack power bonus with my crit bonus and all of these other sorts of situations that you can weave in together to get crazy amounts of damage. It's great. The team comps are not like, so far I don't think there's a single best one that you must use all the time. But getting all of these team interactions to go the way that you want them is very essential for being successful. It really makes a huge difference. So you get to be creative with that stuff and you get to figure it out. Where's the Simir? You are coming into the stream about 2 hours into it because we had a previous section that is no longer on this one because we had to restart it. So we have done the giveaway. That has happened already. All right, I'm asking. Oh, he's got Grogu out right there. I guess I can't zoom in too close. But look at this. Look at this man. Tell me you don't want this in your life. Are you kidding me? That's cray-cray. All right, everybody who's in the chat, I would like to see your mounts. This is his mount right here. He's literally just a goblin, which are called Sneevils in this game. Safe, are you in chat? Can you mount up? His mount, he has a mount that looks like this pet. You're going to notice something. Everybody looks different. Hey, that's the cape I was going to show you before. Look at that. Look at that nonsense. Absolutely love it. And you will occasionally just find stuff on the ground. Now, the people who are just coming in here, who are not part of the stream, I do want to show off my new mount. I love this mount. This is probably going to be the one I use a lot from now on. So, I know, I'm geeking out. I can't even pay full attention to the chat because I'm so excited about it. Juan Caban says, hola, buddy. Glad to see you back online. Have to agree with Iron Angel and highly recommend you check Vendir, Plague of Lies. I am going to be, next time I'm streaming at night, when I'm streaming during the day, it's probably going to be Adventure Quest. Next time I'm streaming at night, I'm going to do another session of trying new games. I have the Vendir game on the list. Please direct message me that so that it's easier for me to remember the exact name and so I can get it all installed and ready to go. If you have any other suggestions on Discord, it's really better to just direct message me. Sir Trolls-a-Lot's showing us his dragon comp here. Pretty slick. Pretty slick. I also want to talk about monetization, actually. Because a lot of the problem that we've had with the... By the way, if somebody could tell me how many people are left in the chat, I'm sure it dwindles down. People see a game they're not already looking for, and they tend to drop out. So if we're talking to 8 people, I might shut it down pretty quick here, but I want to talk about monetization before I do that. Now, there are these... Oh, 22. That's still pretty good. Thanks, everybody, for letting me be myself and watching along. That really means a lot to me. Yeah, it's a stressful situation I've put myself in trying to keep my channel afloat through this change. So, really, thank you a lot. These are the main monetizations of the game. Now, the big collector's edition here is $49.99, and it comes with this other version. So it comes with everything that's over here. This gives you your Guardian class. You either have to buy the $20 or $49.99 one to get the Guardian class. Every other class you can get for free. You do not need to buy anything to play any other class except for this one, which this one comes with its own campaigns and a bunch of extra stuff you get to do. It's almost like an expansion. That's why you have to pay for this class. I personally don't think that it's a huge negative, and you know that if I thought it was, I would tell you that. The other main thing that you can buy is this starter pack. You can only buy it for the first few days. It's $4.99. If you buy everything that you see here, it is only $55, which is less than the price of a normal game. Now, pretty much everybody that started playing has decided to do this just because they want all of the stuff because the game is so worth it. You don't have to buy a single thing ever. It's very free to play friendly. They do have these, it's essentially diamonds. There's the same top-up system that you're used to with a lot of games. Juan Caban says, dude, if you go all in on AQ3D, started up a guild and claim a server, I'm in. We do have a guild. We have been playing mostly on the Red Dragon server because it's more populated. But guess what? You can literally switch anytime you want. If you want to go to the less populated server, you could do that instantly in less than a minute. It's very, very easy to do. So that's what I love about the game. I can teleport to anybody I want. I can switch to the servers I want to switch to. You saw me already, and I'll do it again. But if I want to go, let's say I just want to go back to the main town, I can just teleport there. I can teleport to any zone in the game. You know, it's just so convenient. You're not wasting a bunch of your time. You're just playing the game, having fun pretty much the entire time. So I think that that's pretty awesome. And all of the other stuff for those diamonds, basically diamonds, pretty much every vendor is going to have some sort of crafting, and they often have some sort of cosmetics. So here we have the Earthsworn Zweihander, for instance. Just happens to look friggin' incredible, and it's 400 of these dragon stones. Now, you do get some of these dragon stones every time you level up, and that's you level up your character class. They give you a little cache that has a few of them in there. I think I earned about 1,000 of them getting to where I got just with my own stuff. The rest of these, I have 15,000 now. I bought all of the packs, and that's just left over. I have not decided to spend them yet. So one of the fun things you can do is you can go look at all the cosmetics that everybody's got and see just what thing really does it for you. And you find that thing, and you can go ahead and buy it and build a whole outfit around it. And you're thinking to yourself, well, what if I change my armor? Well, then how am I supposed to keep this stuff going on? All right, I got my Glacial Warrior helm here. This is lower stats than what I got. If I want to be using it, I just unlocked this when I got that other drop, actually, and it looks incredible. So now I just got this ice helmet, but I still have the stats of, let me go to my helmets here. You can see that I still have this Vampirate bandana that's level 340. I still have the stats from that, but I have the looks of this thing if that's what I want to keep on there. So that would be a Zweihander, as in ein, zwei. Well, guess what, Hermione? Why don't you go back to the books? Leave me alone. Zweihander is the way I like to say it. Deal with it, bruh. Everybody's so worried about being perfect all the time. I tell you. All right, Dark Warrior. That's the one I had on before. Man, looking slick. I might even keep it. I don't know. I don't even know. But it's an exciting thing about the game, and most of the things that are monetized are cosmetics. That is the point here. That is the point here. Let's see what this guy's got. This guy's got all stuff that you can just buy for gold. A lot of these can be upgrades. I don't have this level 18 version unlocked, but in 6% of a level, I could just come to this guy and buy an upgrade. Now, another way that you're going to get a bunch of your upgrades is similar to these vendor things without being these vendor things. I'll just go to Doomwood because I know that there's some of them there. Been spending a lot of time here because I've been... you do daily quests to unlock your classes, and it takes about a week to unlock a class with the daily quests. You can only do the daily quest for one class at a time. That's part of the progression, part of the grinding, and if you hate it, you can buy your way through it. I could go buy most of the classes right now if I wanted to. I just want to actually earn them myself. So if we go to his, not the shop, if we go to the Doomwood crafting here, we can see that there's all sorts of different items, and we can craft them, and all we need is these items that we find in this zone. Usually you find all of the items in that zone or in the dungeons that are in that zone. I think that I'm on Red Dragon, but if you type in whatever my word was, it'll take you to me no matter what server I'm on. So that's pretty sweet, I guess. Now, this item isn't good for me. The stats are lower than what I have, but maybe I want to have this cool white hood for whatever outfit I'm trying to make. I can go make that. I can apply it to my cosmetics, and then that's great. Maybe I'm crafting these so that I can actually wear them. Just this morning, I went and farmed out with Safe an entire set of gear that I equipped, and it was looking pretty legit. I ended up getting this cloak, and that's why I switched. But yeah, I think that system where you can earn your upgrades, you can target them and farm them out if you want to, is great. You also get drops just from monsters, just like you would in any other thing. Like I said, that's how I just got this helmet. That's how I just got a mount earlier. And when I got those things, I also got some of those crafting materials. In fact, getting 4 of the blue quality one is probably really good. Usually you only need 1 or 2 of those to craft a piece of gear. So, I don't know what other concerns you guys have or questions you have about the game. I'm happy to answer them for you. And I would love to do a group dungeon real quick on the stream so that people can see what's actually going on. Traker's got his whole shaman setup going on here. Looking pretty slick. So, I don't know what kind of dungeon we could be throwing down that's going to be something of a challenge. But maybe I can get a group going here. We'll see. We'll see if anybody wants to be in the party with me. Where's our Traker at? We'll invite Traker. I think I invited Banzin. Trollsalot's not accepting. He just wants me to notice his disgusting appearance. That's fine. Let's get safe in here. Maybe Dumbledore, you want to play, buddy? And Jordan Fetcher says, beam me up, Scotty. Traker says, look at the one I just crafted in the World Tree. That's right. I should mention that he crafted all of this armor from the World Tree zone, or at least most of that armor. I think there's a couple, at least one piece that's not part of it, but that's okay. Safe says reinvite. Chaos Cavern says I'll go to the dungeon. All right, you're invited. Safe. You are also going to be invited. All right, we got ourselves a full group. We'll just do the dungeon that we're right next to, and I'll tell you why we're going to do it. Normally, this is a lower level dungeon. However, in this game, to keep all of this content relevant and to make it so that you can play with other people, they have it so that you can scale dungeons to your individual characters. And that makes it so that all of this content, even if you're going to go farm something just for the appearance, just because you want that thing, you can do that. Now what I'm picking up here are a bunch of repeatable quests. If I want to do this dungeon, I want to make this dungeon worth it to me. And the way that I can do that is by doing those repeatable quests for some extra experience. I'm going to be doing Rogue on this one because I'm trying to get all of my main classes. You can see the little symbols here. That's my class level. Like I said, when you get to level 10, you unlock their cross skill. And I want to have all of those available. So I'm working on the Rogue one right now. After that's done, I'm starting on Guardian, and then I might actually consider paying some diamonds to get that taken care of. Jordan says, haven't done this one. Should be good. It will be good. We're going to do a private party dungeon, and we're going to make it scaled. Then when I go in here, it's going to give them a little thing to click on. They could be anywhere in the world. They don't necessarily have to walk up next to me, but then we're all in here. And it's pretty great. Now, I am a rogue right now, so I'm not exactly the tanky boy. But I still can kind of be tanky. I still can kind of do the thing. And you can see we're not absolutely destroying this stuff. If I went into the unscaled version of this, I would be pretty much one-shotting everything. But because this exists in the game, anybody that we want to play with, we can play with. And it can be lucrative for everybody because at the very least, you can be getting those crafting materials to get yourself some appearances that you might want to be using. Now, I don't know if we have anybody using a healer right now, but I could use some healing. Tend me wounds! Tend me wounds, please! Miranda, did you ever start playing the game? Because you made a promise. You made a promise, girl. You better own up to it. Now, one nice thing is that you regen while you're out of combat, and that's super useful. So, when I'm talking about how you can do the simple version of these, or you can do the difficult version of these, Rogue is a good example. My first skill applies a bunch of poisons to people. I think it's 4 stacks. Miranda says, I do promise, I do. My second skill consumes 4 stacks of poisons to do a ton of damage. My third skill consumes all of my stacks of poisons to convert them into heavy poison. Now, If I do heavy poison, then I cannot consume them with my second ability to increase the damage. So I actually want to weave my attacks around and start with my heavy poisons, then reapply some more poisons and consume them for my big hit when I'm fighting this level of stuff, when I have the time to put that whole rotation into effect. If I wanted to just bash buttons on this character, I would be doing fine. Like really, you're probably going to get through the content unless it's way over your head if you're just playing like that. It's going to be harder for you, and your friends might have to carry you a little more, but you're not going to screw it up that bad. But if you master doing all of the right things, man, you're going to do way more. Bloodwolf says, still feel disconnected from the chat. You might be behind on the stream, and that can do that to you. So your fourth ability that you unlock is called your ultimate ability. We all love those. Obviously, it has a very long cooldown, but it does amazing things on every class. Like if I'm the healer and I do my ultimate, I give everybody their cooldowns back, and I give them a ton of buffs, and it is absolutely enormous. And I can stack that with the other bonuses that I'm giving that also buffs their total attack. So the way that you can stack that up and time it just right, if you time it with other people's ultimates, if you do that and you tell them, you're huge now, do your stuff, they're going to do insane damage. And when you're doing normal content that's like exactly your level or a little lower, you don't have to get that in depth with it. But if you want to push ahead and be like the best of the best in min-max, boy, can you really make a huge difference. I absolutely love that part of the game. The theory crafting is huge. With all of the tools that you have at your disposal, there's only a few abilities per class. You got 5 abilities per class, and it's so intricate the way that you can use them, especially since you have the cross skill that you can keep switching out. So you're not even set into the abilities that you're using for each class, and you can combo them with other people's abilities, like the increased crit chance, the increased attack power, the breaking of enemies' armor so that more of your damage is going through. You can time all of this stuff together and plan just the right way so that you're crushing people. And you can do that in PvP. And that is also quite fun, although if you try to queue as a whole group, you tend to get against a whole group that is very well organized, and it can be real tough. So we don't have a full gamer squad of PvP players expert at the game yet, but boy, are we going to get there, and it's going to be a great time when we do. I'm looking forward to that for sure. All right, let me catch up on the chat a little bit here. Miranda says, I have the game, I just can't play with you while I'm at work because I have to get off to take care of customers. That makes sense. That is totally a legitimate thing that you have said. I think we actually need to go the other way, but we have to kill these Sneevils first. Now, racism is bad, but Sneevils aren't people, so it's fine against them. Don't ever be racist, but also these are basically animals. It's fine. It's fine. Juan Caban says, damn you, Rage. Forgot just how much fun AQ3D is, so restarted my Dragon Guardian. See you soon, mate. Love it. Jake Waite says, hey, Pooh Bear. What's up, Jake? I hope you're playing this game with us. That's what I'm hoping. Now we see this little shimmer here on here. That means we got to clear these roots. And after we clear these roots, we got to go back to the portal. Now, occasionally in this game, there's a little bit of parkour. But the great thing is there's never parkour in the way where if you don't know how to do it, you're just going to be out of luck. You got to make 1 jump, 2 jumps, and you're good. If you really want to push it, you can make a 3rd jump and get this chest. Now, if you absolutely hate that, you absolutely can't do that. Guess what? I'm up here, and they can teleport to me. They don't even have to do it. They can just teleport to me, and they're going to be fine. What are you guys dying to? I feel like we killed all this. Are you standing in the water? Don't stand in the water. Teleport to me. You're hurting yourself. All right, now, when you get these chests, though, you do want everybody to be able to get an attack in there. That's going to help you out quite a bit. Jordan says, whoops. Yeah, whoops. Dude, Jake, this is incredible. My challenge that I've been putting out to people, for anybody who's new to the stream right now, This game is called Adventure Quest 3D. It's available on any kind of phone, and it's available on any kind of PC through Steam, and we can play crossplay no matter which one you pick to play on. My challenge to you is just play this game for 90 minutes and see if you like it. That's it. It's an hour and a half. We got a huge community. You know this is a good community already. All of our people are fantastic. They're always so nice and helpful. And don't you want to keep playing with that group? I know I do. That's why we're doing what we're doing. And I really feel like that this game is just sucking people in and we're having a great time. So you want to make sure that everybody actually hits this chest. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Who am I missing right now? I am missing Jordan. There he is. All right, everybody can attack it. And we're going to get some good stuff from this chest. Spy Fox says, I'm so close to maxing out the levels on my M Lux. the Stratolosopher says, you don't have to worry about it. You can just teleport like my teammates. And then I'm looking at my teammates failing in the background and dying. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Oh, after this fight, I got to show you another quality of life thing. There's another one in here too, he said. Well, we're going to be back in that area after we do this little room. So we'll go check that out. All right, we're beating them up. But before we go check that out, I wanted to show one more thing. Quality of life. You know, how much does it suck when you run out of potions and you're in the middle of a dungeon or something? You're thinking to yourself, great, I got to go back to town. I got to do all this stuff. How about no? How about we just go to the potion shop where we can buy health potions for gold and I can buy them right here in the middle of the dungeon. Boom, purchase successful. I have more of them now. This game takes everything that's terrible about these games and makes you just annoyed, and it does its best to get rid of them. And that, I think, is awesome. We can go through this portal now. Jordan says that he's got another chest that we can go open, so we're going to follow him. You're in charge. Don't screw it up. And also get your mount. No pressure, no pressure. You don't have to spend any money. And actually, to get a mount, you don't have to spend any money. It's much faster if you do. If you get that $5 pack, like I said, you get a mount, and it's great. All right, we're going to get lost. Oh, hey, I found it. Found it. Everybody to me. Good eye, Jordan. Thank you for not opening this without everybody. That was nice of you. They updated the tutorial. That is good. All right, we can attack. We're attacking here. I think that the game, man, is just so good. I know, I keep saying it every time I'm playing with people. We just all keep saying it in the chat because it's true. Because it's true. And we're about to see our first boss. What do we got here? More potions. We got them fancy potions. All right. I'm the Ice Lord. It's time to turn into my my mount. I can't believe I just got this mount on stream. It's more like when Star Wars dropped just straight action, no repeat. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Alright, this is our first boss that we're looking at on the stream. At least on this stream. I don't remember everything we did on the other ones. Get off of your mount, silly me. Now we going in with the ulti. Now we're eating that up with our 2. Boom. And I got my mage dot on him, so my energy's coming back super fast. We're just doing it. We're killing this guy faster than we killed the chest. I'm not sure exactly what you're saying, Jake. Are you saying that the learning curve seems good? Because I would agree. There might be a crown here that you need to pick up if you have that quest. So if it's possible you have that quest, then I would recommend you click on the crown that's standing here. Otherwise, you're going to be sad about your life when you don't have the crown. Trust me, I did the dungeon 3 times without getting the crown, and I was like, what's going on here? Maybe I should read my quests. And then I read my... Oh, by the way, let's just read this quest title. This quest is called Mitch Better Have My Money. Pay me what you owe me. They always got some good stuff in there, man. If you're looking out for those jokes, they are plentiful in here. And it makes me ever so happy. Ever so happy. So, I think that that's really all I have for the stream right now. I know it's a little bit of a shorter one. We usually do 4 or 5 hours. But as I said, I've been up for like 22 hours now. And I'm also sick, so I'm a little bit over it. And I want to go to bed. Yes, it's basically mobile WoW. Always blazing. But you can also play it on PC if that's what you prefer. And they're crossplay. So, my challenge, I'll say it again. Play Adventure Quest 3D for 90 minutes. If you don't love it, I want to hear about it. I mean, it's a free game. But if you don't love it, I'll give you your money back. Sir Trolls a lot wants to fight me in a duel. I don't want to duel as a rogue. I'll change a class. I haven't tried a duel as a mage at all. Man, he's already over there fighting somebody else. Look at them go. They're doing PvP. Now, of course, he's level 20. He's 3 levels higher than me. I'm sure if I catch up to levels, he won't be challenging me to duels as much. Blood said, Rage, I put the comment in Discord and general chat. Can you quickly check that because YouTube won't send it for some reason? Which comment? Do you mean the game you're trying to recommend? Because then I asked for direct messages. I guess Safe gets it. Safe is the one. First, oh, he's going to snare me in that. All right. All right, get stunned, boy. Why didn't it stun you? What happened? My move didn't work. Lame. I want to do that again. My move shut off for no reason. I had you, boy. Not the game. It's about Bloodline. Who cares about Bloodline? You just typed to tell me to go into a different place. Why didn't you type it there? Bro, I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that. I'm in the middle of a stream. How are you not stunned? How are you doing this magic? Alright, we got you. My ability just had to work. That's all it took. What level are you? 19? Got him. But barely. Barely. Oh boy, here we go again. Maximum level, bro. I'm focusing. I'm focusing. We're trying. Hey, we did it. We got there in the end. It was a challenge, but we got there in the end. His screen isn't showing this chat for some reason. What do you mean? I'm seeing that chat. Alright, I'm done dueling. I'm done dueling. I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody. Jake says he's going to get it. He's going to play it. You're giving up on the stress of the Bloodline? Yeah, man. We just doing the fun. That's what it's all about. The good. So, I really hope that you'll all try. I hope that you will join my Discord if you're not already in it. The link is in the description below. Dane says, thanks for the stream, Rage. Going to bed. Good night, everyone. Well, guess what? You caught the whole stream. You did a good job. You're a hero. Spy Fox, make sure that I message you And I don't forget, because I want to give you your goods if you're still here. You'll have another account to max your male Lux on. Oh, sorry, your female Lux. So again, thanks to everybody that donated. Thanks to everybody that's still supporting me, even though I'm changing gears a little bit. You'll never know how much that means to me, but it is a lot. For now, I want to thank you guys for watching. I have been Rage Panda 1, and I'll see you in the next